to past memories, emotions, and moments. This is called the X effect, a phenomenon where memories and feelings about an ex are exceptionally persistent, often despite your will. It's like having a song stuck in your head that you want to replace with something new. In this video, I will explain why this happens and how the brain creates these emotional loops. Why can't the brain forget the ex? How it works. Emotions rule memory, the end effect and the recency effect. Our memories are deeply linked to the emotions we experience. Breakups often come with strong stress, sadness, or sometimes feelings of betrayal and disappointment. These emotions activate brain areas responsible for memory, making these memories especially intense. We especially remember the last moments of a relationship, known in psychology as the end effect. This means that what happened at the end, like a final fight or goodbye, is stored stronger in our memories than earlier, perhaps happy, times. The recency effect also makes the most recent events weigh more heavily. Together, these effects stick these intense feelings in our memory. Loss of identity and emotional attachment. In a long-term relationship, a partner becomes a natural part of everyday life, plans, and thoughts about the future. We create an emotional map of ourselves that includes that person. After a breakup, that map is torn apart, and we feel emptiness and confusion because a part of us is gone. It's like being a disorganized puzzle with a big missing piece you can't find. The brain tries in many ways to rebuild this map, which leads to constant returning to memories and yearning for the ex even though we consciously want to move on. Anecdote. Imagine your brain is a chef who for years cooked your favorite dish, the relationship. Suddenly, the chef has to throw away the entire recipe without the chance to improve or modify it, and every glance at the old recipe causes frustration and nostalgia for a flavor that can't be recreated. Which memories are the strongest? The brain remembers particularly well the elements of a relationship with strong emotional or sensory connections. Places and objects that remind you of the relationship, cafes, parks, favorite songs, gifts, or even smells. Emotionally charged moments such as first dates, important decisions, shared experiences, or dramatic conflicts at the end. Unfinished business and lack of clear closure. If the final conversations were incomplete or unresolved, the brain leaves them open. This causes us to go back to them mentally like an unfinished story. Interesting fact. Psychology calls this the better-than-reality syndrome, which means the brain idealizes past relationships, remembering them more positively than they actually were. It's a defense mechanism that helps us survive the emotional pain of a breakup. What do scientists say? The brain is addicted to the ex. Neuroscience shows that brain areas responsible for reward and pleasure, like the dopamine system, respond to thoughts of an ex similarly to addictions. Thinking about the ex releases dopamine impulses that provide brief feelings of pleasure and relief. This creates a strong craving to feed those memories, driving the brain to return to thoughts and even attempt to renew contact. This phenomenon is especially strong in people with an anxious attachment style. Their identity is more tied to the ex, which increases emotional involvement and difficulty detaching. Anecdote. It's like your brain has an invisible rewind button that it presses without your permission, continuously recalling what you want to forget. It's like a computer stubbornly running an old program when you want to open new files. How to break free from the ex effect. Practical steps. 1. Understand and accept your emotions. The first step is realizing that returning thoughts, tears, or longing are natural reactions to a breakup. Don't punish or fight yourself over them, it's a sign that your healing and mental reorganization are underway. 2. Stop following your ex on social media. Every like, comment, or photo is an impulse activating the brain's reward system and maintaining the X effect. It's like a door to the old world that you keep peeking through instead of closing it for good. 3. Focus on yourself and growth. New goals, hobbies, sports, work, or social relationships act like a new brain map. Filling your time and emotions with new stimuli helps reprogram your thinking and build a new identity beyond the relationship. 4. Close the chapter. If possible, talk about your feelings with close friends or a therapist. Writing a journal, an unsent letter, or symbolic rituals of farewell help organize emotions and close the chapter. 5. Give yourself time. Recovery from a breakup is a process that requires patience. The brain needs time to gradually extinguish the emotional charge related to the ex and start rearranging memories differently. Conclusion: a new chapter is a chance. The X effect proves our brain's ability for deep emotional engagement and forming strong bonds. Though painful, it is part of our humanity. With time and mindful effort, we can influence how we think about the past, restore mental balance, and build new life and love. Remember, every step forward is a small victory over the X effect and a chance for a better future.